Strength is admired, praised, expected. We glorify those who seem unshakable, holding others up while standing firm themselves. But what happens when the pillar starts to crack? When the one who is always there suddenly feels like there's no one there for them? Being the strong one often feels like a silent contract. You're the go-to person, the listener, the problem solver, the one others rely on in times of crisis. But that strength can come at a cost, one that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. Loneliness. Psychologists call this emotional labor, the unseen effort of managing others' feelings, often at the expense of your own. Studies show that being the strong one can lead to emotional exhaustion, even if you don't notice it right away. You push your feelings aside to create space for someone else's. But where does that leave you? The irony? The stronger you appear, the less likely others are to check on you. You're fine, they think. You don't need help. But is that really true? Strength creates a paradox. You project resilience to help others feel safe. But in doing so, you unintentionally teach them that you don't need support. This dynamic, rooted in the psychological theory of role entrapment, can isolate you in your own strength. So, the strong ones remain silent. They fear being seen as weak, burdensome, or worse, a disappointment. The loneliness grows, but the mask stays on. Think of strength like a reservoir. It's finite. Every time you hold someone else's emotions, a drop leaves your reservoir. Without replenishment, even the strongest reservoir will run dry. The result? Burnout, anxiety, even depression. The label of strength can be a burden, a lonely one. And the more you carry, the heavier it gets. So, how do you break free? It starts with acknowledging a simple truth. Being strong doesn't mean being invincible. True strength is knowing when to ask for help. I want to remind you, it's okay to admit you're not okay. Vulnerability builds deeper connections. It's not selfish to say no. Protecting your energy is essential. Strong people need strong allies. Build a network where you feel safe to lean on others. Remember, the strongest structures in the world, bridges, skyscrapers, even our bones rely on support to stand tall. Why should you be any different? To those who always seem unshakable, it's okay to share your weight. To everyone else, check on the strong ones. They might not ask for help, but they need it just as much as anyone else. Strength is not the absence of vulnerability. It's the courage to embrace it.